In a quiet, snow-covered town, the holiday spirit was alive. Families hung colorful lights on their homes, children raced through the snow, and the scent of freshly baked cookies filled the air. The town, bathed in soft winter light, was the perfect place to create memories. But for one boy, this season would be about something much deeper, an act of love, and a lesson that would last a lifetime. Meet Jake, a thoughtful young boy with a big heart. He had always admired his mom for the way she cared for him. She had worked tirelessly, sacrificing so much, just to make sure he had everything he needed. This year, Jake decided he would do something special, something to show her just how much he appreciated her. Jake wasn't old enough to get a job, but that wasn't going to stop him. Determined to get his mom the perfect gift, he set out with a plan, shoveling snow for neighbors. His little hands worked tirelessly, pushing the shovel through the deep drifts, collecting the small earnings that would bring him closer to his goal. He smiled as he saw his money growing, one snow-covered driveway at a time. Finally, after weeks of hard work, Jake had enough. He walked down the snowy streets, passing brightly lit windows and hearing the distant sound of carolers. He had a gift in mind, one that would make his mom's eyes sparkle, a delicate snow globe, filled with swirling winter magic. He couldn't wait to see her face when she opened it. As Jake reached the counter, his heart raced. The snow globe was just as beautiful as he'd imagined, but when he placed it on the counter, he realized something was wrong. He nervously counted his money, his hands shaking. He was short, just a few dollars. The gift that had meant so much to him was slipping away. Just as Jake's hopes began to fade, the bell above the door chimed, and in walked someone unexpected. It was Keanu Reeves, yes, the Keanu Reeves. He casually walked through the door, greeted the store clerk, and then, as if by fate, his eyes landed on Jake, standing there, looking heartbroken. "Hey there, looks like you've got a special plan. Can I help?" Jake was speechless. He had never imagined meeting someone like Keanu, especially not in a small toy store in his town. Keanu noticed Jake's dilemma and stepped forward, gently asking what was going on. Without hesitation, he told Jake, "You know, the best gifts come from the heart. Let's make sure your mom gets this one." With a smile, Keanu pulled out his wallet and handed over the few dollars Jake needed. "You've got a good heart, kid. Now, let's get this for your mom." Jake was overwhelmed. His mind raced, and his heart swelled with gratitude. But why?" Jake asked, still in disbelief. Keanu just smiled and said, "Sometimes, it's the small gestures that make the biggest difference. Go ahead, give it to your mom with all the love you have." Jake's eyes filled with tears, not from sadness, but from the kindness he had just received. As Jake walked home, the snow falling gently around him, he couldn't stop thinking about what had just happened. He clutched the snow globe tightly, knowing that this was more than just a gift, it was a symbol of the love and kindness that made the world a little brighter. He thought of his mom, imagining the smile on her face when she received it. He was filled with pride, not just for the gift, but for the spirit of giving that he had learned in the most unexpected way. When Jake finally arrived home, his mom was waiting by the door, her warm smile lighting up the room. Without saying a word, Jake handed her the snow globe. Her eyes widened in surprise, and she gasped softly. "Oh, Jake," she whispered, tears welling up in her eyes. "This is the most beautiful gift I've ever received. You've made this holiday unforgettable." The love between them was clear, unspoken, but understood. The simple gift, the kindness of a stranger, had brought them even closer together. And in that moment, Jake realized something, that the best gifts weren't always the ones you bought, but the ones you gave from the heart. Word of Jake's encounter spread quickly through the town. Neighbors talked about the kind stranger who had made a difference in a young boy's life. The act of generosity inspired others to give, whether it was helping a neighbor with groceries or donating to a local charity. The town was filled with the spirit of the season, all because of one small act of kindness. As for Keanu, he quietly slipped out of town, his work done. He knew that his small act had made a big difference, not just for Jake, but for everyone who had heard the story. Sometimes, it's not the grand gestures that matter, but the little things we do to brighten someone's day. And so, the town's holiday spirit was stronger than ever. Families gathered, children laughed, and the lights shone brightly, just like the hearts of those who believed in the magic of giving. Jake and his mom, surrounded by warmth, love, and gratitude, knew that this holiday season was more special than any other. Remember, it's not the size of the gift that matters, but the love behind it. We hope this holiday season fills your heart with joy, kindness, and a reminder that the best gifts are always the ones we share with others.